There were several differences between key India bloc allies ahead of Lok Sabha elections. Differences of seat sharing, ideology, statements against each other. But it all seems to have been ironed out with the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal. While a multi-party delegation met the Election Commission claiming political vendetta, the parties continue to say Kejriwal's arrest is nothing but political witch hunt. Remember, the ED remand note had detailed Kejriwal's alleged role in the Liquorgate scam. The ED remand note mentions Kejriwal as guilty of money laundering, saying that the activities were not just with Kejriwal's knowledge but with the active collusion. The remand note mentions that Kejriwal took advantage of the fact that he was the Delhi CM, and yet leaders of India bloc continue to claim that this is a fabricated case. A CPI delegation led by D. Raja met Kejriwal's family to express solidarity, while many leaders have continued to, over the last 2 days, question the case itself.
स्पष्ट किया गया है कि चुनाव का प्रोसेस शुरू हो चुका है, मॉडल कोड ऑफ कॉन्डक्ट लागू है, उसके बाद इस तरीके के एक्शन जो होना वो लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड को डिस्ट्रॉय करता है। बिना लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड के डेमोक्रेसी को इच्छा ही नहीं। डेमोक्रेसी की बुनियाद है इस तरीके की लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड, और इसको आप जिस तरीके से डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहे हो उससे निष्पक्ष चुनाव होंगे नहीं। ये मुख्य बात थी। जिस तरीके से इलेक्शन कमीशन हर जगह पर पुलिस के ऊपर नियंत्रण रखती है, प्रशासन के ऊपर नियंत्रण रखती है, तो सेंट्रल एजेंसीज के ऊपर क्यों नहीं?
किसी भी निर्वाचित मुख्यमंत्री पर इस प्रकार की कार्रवाई मैंने कभी देखी नहीं है, और चुनाव से ठीक पहले जब आचार संहिता लगी हुई है तब रात में जाके किसी मुख्यमंत्री को अरेस्ट कर लेना, इसका सभी ने विरोध किया, खंडन किया है। मैं समझता हूँ अनैतिक है, गलत है, और ये गलत परिपाटी हम लोग स्थापित कर रहे हैं देश के लोकतंत्र में।
उनके परिवार को हाउस अरेस्ट भी किया गया है।
मैंने कहा ना, इस प्रकार का जो कार्रवाई है अप्रत्याशित है, ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं है, और मुझे लगता है कि ये इसमें कहीं ना कहीं निर्वाचन आयोग को इंटरवीन करना चाहिए।
Viewers, it's important that while we are talking about Liquorgate, we tell you about Kavitha. A Delhi court remanded BRS MLC Kavitha to custody of ED till March 26th in the case. Kavitha, remember, were arrested by ED on March 15 in Hyderabad and later brought to Delhi. Times Now has also accessed Kavitha's remand application. Remand note mentions Kavitha as one of the kingpins, a key conspirator and beneficiary of the Delhi excise policy scam. It mentions that Kavitha, along with other members of the South group, conspired with the top leaders of the Aam Aadmi and gave them kickbacks to the tune of 100 crore. All this is mentioned in the ED remand application. And this was in exchange for the undue favors in the Delhi excise policy formulation. The ED also said Kavitha was not cooperating with the probe. Now, today in court, Kavitha continued to call the case fabricated.
It is a political case, it is a fabricated case, it is a false case, we are fighting it out.
But not just the liquor policy, another India bloc leader was also under the radar of the central agencies. TMC leader Mahua Moitra's home in Kolkata was searched by the CBI. This is in the cash for query case. This comes after the CBI registered an FIR against Mahua. Remember, the anti-corruption body Lokpal had also asked the CBI to probe allegations against Mahua and submit a report within 6 months. But the TMC, as also leaders of India Alliance, are calling it vendetta.
देखिए, ये जो हो रहा है महुआ के ऊपर, वो पूरा विंडिक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स है सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का, भाजपा का। उन्होंने, महुआ जी ने, वो नरेंद्र मोदी, भाजपा, सम करप्शन इश्यूज, वो क्वेश्चन अराइज किया था, क्वेश्चन रेज किया था। तो आफ्टर रेजिंग दोज क्वेश्चंस, शी बिकेम द टारगेट ऑफ बीजेपी। महुआ मित्र हमारा कैंडिडेट है कृष्णनगर से, वो लड़ेगी, वो जीतेगी।
The BJP has lashed out at the corruption hypocrisy of Team India.
आप याद करिए, कांग्रेस पार्टी के तमाम प्रवक्ताओं ने, बड़े बड़े नेताओं ने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके पानी पी पी कर कोसा था अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के एक्साइज पॉलिसी को। हर एक प्रवक्ता ने, हर एक नेता ने अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को आकंठ भ्रष्टाचार में डूबा हुआ बताया था। और आज आप देखिए, ये जो घमंडिया गठबंधन है, इंडी गठबंधन है, ये किस प्रकार करवट बदल रही है। तो जो आपने परसों कहा वो सच था, जो आप कल इलेक्शन कमीशन में कह रहे थे वो सच था। क्या सच है?
Let's open this up quickly. Guru Prakash, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Nikul Patel, leader of the Congress, joining us. Gentlemen, good evening. Huda Zariwala will be joining us shortly. But Mr. Patel, let me ask you this. The Congress was so vociferous in its opposition against Arvind Kejriwal. Have you forgotten all of that?
Today, the matter is different. If you see the way the central agencies are working and how the sitting chief minister has been arrested due to in the eve of elections, that is what the main concept is. It's not like that all corruption.
Mr. Patel, let me remind you, the Congress party wanted Arvind Kejriwal jailed and arrested. What has changed? Just because you have an alliance with Aam Aadmi Party.
Right now, the democratic process is on and we are into elections. So that is what...
When was the democratic process not on? When was it paused, sir? You tell me. What was the period where the democratic process was not on? We are a functioning democracy, Mr. Patel. What are you saying?
At present, you are discussing about the representation what India Gathbandhan had given to the election commission yesterday. That is what we are talking of right now. I'm talking about
the hypocrisy of Team India, Congress in particular.
Is Bharatiya Janata Party not creating the hypocrisy of asking corruptions on major charges on so many people, and then they are joining Bharatiya Janata Party? And
let's put that to the BJP spokesperson. Answer that, Guru Prakash.
Right now we are discussing about the election commission, whatever the yesterday India bloc had given representation. That is what we are discussing, and it's a matter of election. That right now, if it is election going on, everyone must be given an equal platform for contesting election. It's the
Mr.
people
Patel,
who are going to
Mr. Patel, 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. Let's not, listen. The viewers are discerning, Mr. Patel. Are you suggesting that action can be taken after the election? Mr. Kejriwal and others will not call it witch hunt. Every year we have state elections, different elections take place. But can that be an excuse? But we'll come to that. You asked a question of the BJP. Let's put Mr. Guru Prakash Paswan on that. Guru Prakash ji, answer that question. Aapki bhi to hypocrisy hai corruption pe?
No, I think Pranesh, you rightly pointed out a very pertinent point that the Congress party leaders today are giving the Girgit a run for money. Just look at the sheer hypocrisy. Just look at the sheer double standard. There are 100 videos. Mr. Sandeep Dixit, is he wrong? Mr. Ajay Makan, is he wrong? Ragini Naik, is she wrong? Alka Lamba, is she wrong? Even the senior leadership of the Congress party, they have made very strong evidenced allegation against Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. So as far as that process is concerned, let me make this very clear. The viewers, the people of India can see through the hypocrisy of the Congress leadership. जब सूट करेगा तो अरविंद केजरीवाल अच्छे हैं, जब सूट नहीं करेगा तो अरविंद केजरीवाल भ्रष्ट हैं। ये कैसा मामला है आपका? ये बिल्कुल आपने आज किसी भी गिरगिट को जो रंग बदलता है, आज वो भी सरप्राइज्ड है। Even the girgit in the jungle are surprised at what has happened to me. The Congress party has taken my job. The Congress party has taken my characteristic. Number two, about the democratic process, let me make this very clear. Only today, this morning, Pranesh, I was reading a news from Himachal Pradesh. Number of Congress MLAs in Himachal Pradesh are deserting the Congress party just for this same precise point, that there is no democracy within the Congress party. There is no discussion mechanism within the Congress party. Every day there is an assault on the Atma Samman of elected MLAs. Every day there is an attack on the dignity of Congress leaders across the country. And the Congress party is lecturing on democracy. The Congress party is lecturing on dignity. That is just beyond my comprehension. As far as the allegation on ours is concerned, let me make this very clear. Honorable Prime Minister on more than one occasion has said कि भारत की राजनीति से भ्रष्टाचार के कैंसर को समाप्त करना है. The corruption cancer that is there in Indian politics, we will eradicate that corruption entirely, no matter what it takes. Even if it takes, we will follow the justice, we will follow the constitution and ensure that Indian politics is free from the cancer of corruption. Just a second, 10 seconds.
Okay.
10 seconds. No, Pranesh, I'm just quoting from the Supreme Court observation. 338 crore money trail was established. This is not the Bharatiya Janata Party saying. This is not the Congress Party saying. More than 338 crore money trail was established in the Delhi liquor case scam. Kavitha allegedly paid 100 crore to the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. Then where is the evidence? Everywhere it has been sufficiently
Huda Zariwala,
established.
you think about what you will answer. I'll come to you. In the meanwhile, here are some breaking inputs coming in. Ramey also joining us. We are learning that Arvind Kejriwal's legal team has moved Delhi High Court. They've called the arrest illegal, unconstitutional. Kejriwal has challenged his arrest. Yes, Ramey.
So this legal saga of Arvind Kejriwal and Enforcement Directorate does not seem to end any soon. So now this is a breaking news which is coming. Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal now has moved to Delhi High Court seeking urgent hearing. An email seeking urgent listing of the matter has been sent to the Registrar General of the Delhi High Court. An urgent hearing is sought. The Registrar General has been requested to please request the Chief Justice, the Acting Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court on its administrative
Let's see how this unfolds. Ramey, thanks for that quick update. Ms. Zariwala.
Yes.
How can you call this a case of vendetta when the courts have refused to clearly give relief?
Well, good evening. This is a clear case of political vendetta. I mean, what else would you call it when, electoral bonds data has been revealed? We all know that this guy, Sarath Chandra Reddy of Aurobindo Pharma, was initially arrested by the ED in the liquor case, and then he ends up giving electoral bonds worth 5 crore initially to the BJP, and then on the 1st of June 2023, Sarath Chandra Reddy turns an approver, and on 8th November 2023, Sarath's Aurobindo Pharma again ends up giving 35 crores to the BJP via the Aurobindo Pharma plus the APL Healthcare. So clearly, if the BJP is accusing Arvind Kejriwal Ji of receiving kickbacks or being, the kingpin in this case, what would you call the Sarath Chandra Reddy's, so-called electoral bonds donation or whatever it is that the BJP wants to call it?
Ms. Zariwala, 1 minute. I'll ask Guru Prakash to answer that question, but you tell me, if I extend this logic on the donations that the Aam Aadmi Party has got, what is the quid pro quo with the companies who've paid you money?
But then is the money trail established?
Money trail? I'm talking about electoral bond. Huda Zariwala, what are you saying? Money trail? I'm talking about the money you've got from companies or individuals in electoral bond. Is there a quid pro quo?
And is that money trail established, the one that was in fact received?
हुडा जरीवाला, इसमें मनी ट्रेल कहाँ है मैम? आप समझ नहीं रही हैं. अगर आपको किसी इंडिविजुअल ने या एंटिटी ने इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड से पैसे दिए, क्या कोई क्विड प्रो को है? क्या आम आदमी पार्टी उनको कोई फेवर रिटर्न करेगी? मैं पूछ रहा हूं आपसे, ऐसा होगा क्या?
प्रो को का क्या जो बीजेपी सर, जो क्विड प्रो क्यो बीजेपी को रिसीव हुआ है थ्रू मल्टीपल इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड्स वर्थ 6,000 करोड़ रुपीस.
Is this mere coincidence that this individual?
उसका क्या? ईडी का बीजेपी
let's put the BJP spokesperson. let's Ms. Zariwala, I am asking that question. 1 minute. Don't talk over me. Huda Zariwala ji, calm down. Guru Prakash, was there more than meets the eye? या सिर्फ ये इत्तेफाक था कि कोई आदमी अरेस्ट होता है, फिर अप्रूवर बनता है, फिर बीजेपी को 5 करोड़ रुपए देती है और फिर बीजेपी उसको एनकैश करवा देती है?
No, Pranesh, see, this is for the court to decipher. I am not an appropriate authority, but let me respond to Madam Zariwala. देखिए, you only said that 6,000 crore went to BJP. I accept that. Where did the rest of the money go, ma'am? What was the total amount of electoral bonds? Where did the rest of the money go? Where did more than 10,000 crore go? Bharatiya Janata Party as a political party does politics in 28 states, 8 union territories. Aam Aadmi Party does politics in 1 state. DMK does politics in 1 state. TMC does politics in 1 state. What is the amount that they have received? Today, we saw Sukesh Chandrasekhar. He has exchanged messages on WhatsApp with Satyendra Jain. Sukesh Chandrasekhar. He has exchanged messages with Kavitha. What is the amount that has to be given? This amount has to be given to Arvind Kejriwal. This amount has to be given to Satyendra Jain. This amount has to be given to Manish.
No, 1 minute. Now, okay, now 1 minute. Guru Prakash ji, Huda Zariwala ji, 8 minutes. Huda Zariwala ji, 1 minute. Nikul Patel is also here. Before you joined, मैंने उनसे सवाल पूछा. The Congress party went out of its way to demand Arvind Kejriwal's arrest. In fact, while Rahul Gandhi is extending solidarity, your leaders in Punjab unit are calling Kejriwal corrupt. Now, I don't want to say too much about what is happening in the Punjab unit, but Miss Zariwala, you tell me, was late Sheila Dikshit corrupt or honest?
Well, I don't think this is what the debate is about.
No, I want to know.
So I'd like the debate to...
Because Arvind Kejriwal branded Sheila Dikshit corrupt.
I think... Well, right now the question is a much bigger question.
But this is the question I want answered right now. Do you have an answer? Yes or no? If you don't have an answer, it's okay. You don't have to answer everything.
The BJP is trying its best to subvert the democracy of India.
This is not about
a clear case, of political vendetta.
But why is it so difficult? If Arvind Kejriwal said that Sheila Dikshit was corrupt and that he would jail Sheila Dikshit, what do you think about Sheila Dikshit?
If all the opposition parties...
Was Sheila Dikshit corrupt? Yes or no? Ms. Zariwala.
Political parties... All the opposition parties...
Dr. Patel, was Sheila Dikshit corrupt?
The entire opposition has united
Any
under
allegations,
one
unless and until
alliance.
not proved in the court of law, you cannot say that it's corrupt.
Arvind Kejriwal called her corrupt?
Unless and until anything is not proved in the court of law, we cannot...
I understand that, sir. I understand that completely and I support you.
My friend is telling that...
Arvind Kejriwal said Sheila Dikshit is corrupt.
You know that Honorable Pradhan Mantri was speaking about what in the Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, and after 1 week, you can see the same person is becoming Chief Minister of Maharashtra. If Honorable Prime Minister is so much against the corruption, and if he's speaking on his August gathering and in an official speech, some name is being spoken by him, and then that person is becoming Deputy Chief Minister. What is your stand about it?
It's what is your stand, Guru Prakash Ji? What is the stand?
Crossing of the Congress, I would like to know that. What about then corruption? What you are telling?
No, thank you. Thank you so much, Nikunji. I have patiently heard your allegation. Now, let me make this very clear. Enforcement Directorate, no inquiry, no investigation has stopped. Let me make this clear for once and all. Please go to the website of Enforcement Directorate. Please check the status of inquiry. Every single inquiry. I can give you 10 names of the senior Bharatiya Janata Party leaders on whom the ED is also investigating now. Now, why are you just indicating? Abhi, I was listening to Madam. She was saying that the assault on Arvind Kejriwal, the inquiry on Arvind Kejriwal is equal to assault on democracy. Arvind Kejriwal, Pranesh, I think in your show, I want to make it very clear. You should come out with this categorical press release that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is above the Constitution of India. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is beyond the law. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is above the law. What is this sense? I don't understand. Arvind Kejriwal ji, you have to understand that everyone is equal in the eyes of law. कानून की नजरों में सब बराबर हैं. In the eyes of the Constitution, every single citizen has the same rights, same duties, and same privileges.
No, but the opposition says, Guru Prakash, 1 minute, hang on. Guru Prakash, the opposition says the Constitution is under attack and they are blaming the BJP for it. That you are misusing agencies.
No, I think about the misuse of agencies, let me make this very clear. Enforcement Directorate has a conviction rate of more than 95%. You only give selective data. Enforcement Directorate is the same agency that is responsible for getting properties worth 1 lakh crore rupees attached. Enforcement Directorate is the same institution that has returned 15,000 crore of public sector bank money, which money went outside in the UPA regime. I'm not the spokesperson of Enforcement
Let's
Directorate.
see what happens in the court of law. But before we end, I just want all of you to sample the reactions of Congress leaders. This is what they had said when there was no India alliance. This is their stand on Arvind Kejriwal. We are leaving you with the reactions.
लिकर स्कैम सीधे सीधे अब ये एस्टैब्लिश हो गया है कि कम से कम 100 करोड़ की रिश्वत ली गई है. कम से कम 100 करोड़ की रिश्वत. और मनी ट्रेल भी एस्टैब्लिश हो गया है कि वो पैसा 100 करोड़ रुपए गोवा के इलेक्शंस के अंदर आप पार्टी ने इस्तेमाल किया और कांग्रेस के खिलाफ में किया, क्योंकि जो वोट वहां पर उनको मिले वो कांग्रेस के खिलाफ में मिले. तो केजरीवाल ने कांग्रेस को हराने के लिए, कांग्रेस को नुकसान पहुंचाने के लिए केजरीवाल ने 100 करोड़ का स्कैम किया है और इनको कोई नैतिक अधिकार, केजरीवाल और इनके मंत्रियों को, जो जिनका नाम इसमें है, चाहे वो मनीष सिसोदिया, चाहे सत्येंद्र जैन को, इनको कोई नैतिक अधिकार नहीं है कि अपनी कुर्सी पे एक सेकंड भी और रह जाएं।
हम इस मंच से दो ही बातें कहना चाहते हैं। ये शराब का मामला है, ये शिक्षा का मामला नहीं है। शराब की बात हो रही है, शिक्षा पर छुपने का काम मत कीजिए, ये गलत है, ये सर्वथा पाप है।
भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस ने आम आदमी पार्टी और केजरीवाल जी से 3 सवाल पूछे, सीधे और कड़े सवाल। पहला सवाल तो ये कि आप निर्णय कर लीजिए, आपकी शराब नीति सही है या गलत है। अगर आपकी शराब नीति सही है तो सीबीआई के डर से आपके पैर क्यों कांपने लगे, उस नीति को तुरंत वापस क्यों लिया। दूसरा सवाल, आप बड़ा आरोप लगा रहे हैं कि 70 विधायकों वाली विधानसभा में से 62 विधायक वाली पार्टी को 8 विधायक वाला दल तोड़ने की कोशिश कर रहा है। हो सकता है तोड़ने की कोशिश कर भी रहा हो, क्योंकि मोदी जी का यही काम है। लेकिन अगर कोई संघीय ढांचे पर चोट कर रहा है, अगर मनीष सिसोदिया जी को एकनाथ शिंदे बनाकर उन्हीं की पार्टी को दो फाड़ करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, तो मनीष सिसोदिया जी का पहला फर्ज है कि उसका नाम और फोन नंबर सार्वजनिक करें। लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों का हनन कौन कर रहा है, ये दिल्ली और देश की जनता को बताएं। और तीसरा सवाल मैं पूछना चाहती हूं कि पंजाब में तो संगरूर के चुनाव के चलते बड़ी आसानी से आपने अपने स्वास्थ्य मंत्री को आरोप लगने पर ही अरेस्ट कर लिया, लेकिन दिल्ली में सीबीआई की एफआईआर हो गई, मुख्य सचिव की रिपोर्ट आ गई 144 करोड़ के घोटाले की, और आपने इस्तीफा लेने के बजाय ये कह दिया कि भ्रष्टाचारी मनीष सिसोदिया को आप भारत रत्न देंगे। मैं समझती हूं ये शर्मनाक है।